Stop trying to be a nice person. Stop trying to be the best version of yourself in order to be happy and have meaningful relationships. I'm serious. Women are bombarded by this information. But what if you discovered that trying to be your best self, your perfect self, is to embark on a never-ending journey to seek security, love, approval, sex, likes, promotion, marriage, and it will never be enough? You've probably had many people giving you advice on how to be happy in relationships. Click this button, read this book, get into therapy, talk to this guru, try positive thinking and affirmations. But no matter how much you try, you end up self-sabotaging. Because what you're dealing with, the idea of the best or perfect self and the perfect relationship, is a seductive fantasy held in your mind, and you have no idea how much it overrides your reality. It doesn't matter how much you try to be the best, the greatest. One thought can change how you feel any moment. What I'm going to tell you is not going to make you feel temporarily better, putting a band-aid on your wounds. You simply need to discover for yourself there is nothing wrong with you and never was. You are under a spell. No amount of watching ASMR, taking anxiety pills, finding lovers, gurus, chasing money will change that. Every woman is a perfectionist to a degree, and it is the most damaging self-abuse we practice every day. Not sure if you are a relationship perfectionist? See if any of these statements ring a bell. You can never relax and enjoy an ordinary day where you feel like wasting your time. Your relationships are really hard work or a complete lack. Often you escape to fantasizing, addictions, or compulsive eating. You are critical of yourself and your partners. You might come from dysfunctional family, wanting to create happy family to compensate for what you've never had. And you are preoccupied with others, ignoring your own needs, and it leads to exhaustion or even physical illness. You overthink and rehearse your conversations in your mind, almost getting lost in constant processing about relationships. And you rarely ask for help. See, most women think perfectionism is a good thing, or at least not so bad thing. What's wrong with improving yourself to be your best? What's wrong with being first, not making mistakes, appearing flawless, or be the greatest lover ever? I want to show you how the idea of the perfect self, feeding on comparing and achieving, creates all the suffering in your relationships and leads to a life-sucking exhaustion and damaged relationships. It's problematic because it's just not part of reality. The perfect self is just an image in your mind. Things change, but you get the same old results. Feeling alone, stressed, unlovable, and there is nobody there to trust. I know what I'm talking about. My mother often felt helpless when raising 2 children by herself while working overtime in a factory for making hats. To keep me behaving right, when I was around 5, she told me that if I was bad, she would give me to the homeless people. Her intention was to keep me out of trouble as much as possible, but for a 5-year-old, that's like worse than death. In my mind, I saw myself sitting next to a smelly old dude and never stopped crying. I would do anything to stay. I had to be perfect, so she didn't have the slightest reason to send me off. As I grew up, I often felt angry and helpless and was really sharp-tongued to people around me. That and my accent, it came across as so hurtful and it happened so fast, I had no control over it. None of my relationships lasted long, as men felt like walking on eggshells around me. I felt so much shame for this and felt so alone and helpless, so I embarked on a journey of self-development. I tried to improve myself, raise my self-esteem, cure my PTSD, manage my anger. I took part in hundreds of workshops, meditations, studied psychology, visited countless seminars, read hundreds of self-help books, studied with best mentors, and worked with plant medicines and shamanic ceremonies in South and Central America. And it helped me in some ways. I felt I was a better person, more powerful woman, more spiritual than before, got some amazing things in my life, but could never really get what I wanted most. I didn't come from a perfect family, so the best perfect relationships were always elusive. We look for that supposed perfection that doesn't exist. Our search for love, avoiding mistakes and pleasing men, making them happy or taking care of them, all because we are having disturbing judgments about how we and others should be in our minds. All because deep inside we believe we are lacking something and are not good enough. And it creates drama, suffering, addictions, feelings of hurt, loneliness, and guilt. Sister, you don't have to damage your body and soul and people you love the most in order to feel good enough. This is a deep invitation from the idea of perfection to real connection, peace of mind, and unconditional love. What if you could live your full potential in every moment from the place of who you really are, not from the perfect image of you that is just a hallucination in your mind? That's why I've created Break the Perfectionist Spell, an online course for women to go beyond feeling alone, hurt, unlovable. The course has 7 modules, and it is designed to help you to break the 5 spells of perfectionism, designed to relieve the stress you're under in your relationship or because of the lack of having one. The thing is that nobody can do it for you but you. There is no book, no guru, no affirmations that can do it for you. Break the Perfectionist Spell is designed to break the spells by your own insight. In other words, if you don't have your own aha moment, nothing will really change. We'll work with your inner world of fantasies and thoughts you don't share with others, the invisible world that creates all your experience. And it's mind-blowing. I'll be completely honest with you. When I guide women as a mentor, I don't use anything I learned in a psychology class. 0. I have clients who come to me after years of therapy, self-help, and self-improvement seminars and still feel stuck and helpless. This is not a course full of good ideas and theories. It requires you to participate and to discover your own blind spots and limitations that keep you making choices from the space of insecurity, lack, and incompletion. It's a deep dive into what's going on in your head, your seductive fantasies of the perfect self, perfect other, and the perfect life. I've been working with women like you over a decade. I have masters in psychology, I'm a certified meditation mindfulness instructor and transformative group facilitator, but you will not find anything like this on the internet. My own painful relationships were the catalyst to spend thousands of hours in deconstructive understanding of my own mind in the jungles of Costa Rica with little distractions. Then I did the process with my friends and clients, and what they experienced was magic. They experienced immediate relief from anxiety, depression, and despair around relationships they've been trying to escape for years. Women who have broke through the 5 perfectionist spells got to know who they really are, discovered what they really want, not just what they wanted to patch up their wounds. They got to know the fear that stopped them from real connection with men and discovered their real value and learned how not to take criticism personally. Read and watch some of the feedback I got from women below this video. It is very inspiring. So if you are ready to break the spells and experience more ease, connection, and living the life you came here to live, then this is a call for you. In this course, you will get 7 video modules. 5 of them are aimed specifically to break the spells and also come with guided spell-breaking meditations. These are short 10 to 15 minutes meditations designed to discover what is true for yourself. You can also download a summary sheet for each module below the video, and after completion, you'll get access to the Facebook group only for graduates to embark on an adventurous journey and keep up with your spell-free living. The course is normally $299, but I will give you a massive discount so you can get it now for only $67. I'm confident that you will love the course and you'll have a massive shift in how you perceive yourself and how men relate to you. And If for any reason nothing will shift for you, I will give you not 30 but 60-day money back guarantee, no questions asked. So you have nothing to lose. It's very simple. Break the perfectionist spell now and let me to guide you in a place of your own wisdom, learning through your own insights. I should give you a warning though. This course is not for everyone. It is a really deep dive into your own true being, mainly for women who have already been on the self-discovery journey for some time and are committed to break the spells. It's not for women who try to fit in and are not ready to take responsibility for their choices and want to keep blaming men instead. So get your break the perfectionist spell now and get started straight away.